Imagine your every thought, action, and emotion is monitored. Well, this is actually no longer an imagination, but a reality in China. China is ahead in technology by approximately 10 years. That is what many speculate. They've even proven this to be the case on many occasions, such as their early development of advanced drones or their quick advancements in AI. China has been leading in technology like no other. But today, we're not discussing the latest gadgets or any of their cutting-edge smart devices. Instead, we're turning our focus to something that's reshaping the landscape worldwide at a rapid rate: artificial intelligence, or AI as we've come to know it. China has been one of the first to have taken a massive leap in AI, specifically education. What they're doing isn't only revolutionary, but also incredibly frightening. A lot of their recent actions have given off major signs of the beginning of a dystopian world. In a select few Chinese schools, AI has moved beyond computer screens, intertwining with the very fabric of classroom experiences. From AI-powered headbands measuring student concentration to uniforms embedded with tracking chips, the extent of AI's integration isn't merely an evolution. It's one of the largest experiments in AI education ever conducted. A big step forward was taken in 2023 when Zhejiang province decided that AI is as important as math or English for their young learners. They introduced AI as a compulsory subject, making it as normal as reading or writing in their schools. This was a big shout out to the world, saying loud and clear that AI is not just for techies anymore, it's for everyone. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into this fascinating and terrifying new world of learning. AI used in classrooms. Welcome to a modern Chinese classroom, a place that feels like a sneak peek into the future. In a few special schools scattered across China, from its lively cities to the quieter corners like Zhejiang province, a grand experiment is taking place. Here, AI is not just a tech buzzword, but an essential part of everyday learning. Students here wear headbands during all school hours, but they're not just for show. They're fitted with something called electroencephalography sensors. Let's just call them EEG sensors. These sensors act like radar for the brain, detecting how and when students focus or drift off during class. This can be incredibly powerful for getting each and every single student on the same page during class. Picture a teacher knowing exactly who's paying attention and who's dreaming about the next video game. Classes also contain robots. No, they're not there for entertainment. They're there for a special reason. These smart robots are more like health robots, keeping an eye on students' well-being. They monitor things like heart rate, body temperature, and even facial expressions. If a student looks unwell or seems stressed, these robots give the teacher a nudge, ensuring that the student gets care and attention right away. With depression and anxiety rates at an all-time high, even those that do not like to communicate their feelings will now be able to receive support. But that's not all. Even the uniforms here have had a tech makeover. These smart uniforms have tracking chips sewn in, keeping track of where students are in the school. This is very similar to GPS technology that we see daily. These embedded chips enable the school to monitor the location of students within the premises in real time. The system is most likely designed to show a digital map of the school, with each student represented by a dot or icon that moves as they do. This can ensure student safety by maintaining a constant watch over their whereabouts, or it might assist in daily operations, like taking attendance automatically when students enter the classroom or indicating when a student is late. All this sounds great, but I'm sure you can already imagine why this is completely wrong and could be the beginning of a dystopian world. Monitoring student behavior. Academic progress and health are not the only factors that are under the AI lens. Even student behavior is continuously monitored and analyzed. This constant surveillance may seem a bit like science fiction, but it's all in service of a more engaging and personalized learning experience. At least, that's what China believes. The classrooms in these schools are equipped with high-tech AI cameras. These aren't ordinary security cameras. They're programmed with intelligent algorithms capable of recognizing and understanding student behavior. Imagine a camera noticing a student frequently checking their phone during a lecture, or a student yawning multiple times during a particular class. These subtle, often overlooked behaviors are captured by these AI-powered cameras. This technology allows for a meticulous understanding of students' habits, going beyond traditional behavior monitoring. For instance, The frequency of phone usage during class hours provides insights into potential distractions, pointing towards lapses in engagement. Similarly, something as small as yawning could indicate a student's fatigue or disinterest in a subject. These cues might be missed in a traditional classroom setup, but here, aided by AI, they become critical data points to enhance teaching methods and student engagement. And where does all this data go? It's relayed in real time to teachers and even parents. Let's say a teacher notices a pattern of a student yawning frequently during their math class. They can then use this information to adapt their teaching style, introducing more engaging activities or taking breaks at the right moments to ensure the student remains engaged. Similarly, parents being informed about their child's frequent phone use during class hours can address the issue at home, ensuring the school's learning environment extends beyond its physical boundaries. Teachers and parents' roles. This AI-enhanced landscape makes it so that teachers and parents are no longer just observers, but active participants in the data-driven learning process. The wealth of data collected by these AI devices is shared with them in real time. This transparency helps them stay informed and take proactive steps for the student's benefit. Teachers can tweak their teaching strategies to make lessons more engaging based on the information about student attention levels. They can also address any health concerns flagged by the monitoring robots promptly. Parents, on the other hand, can ensure their child's behavior at school, like excessive phone use, is addressed at home, making learning a collaborative effort between the school and the family. In essence, AI technology bridges the gap between school and home, facilitating a more holistic approach to student education and well-being. Concerns with AI. The marvels of AI in education, as we've discussed, are truly groundbreaking. But like the two faces of a coin, this profound technological transformation also brings with it a few critical concerns that cannot be overlooked. As our world begins to rely on AI more and more, it's important to also explore the darker implications that this could have, possibly foreshadowing the inception of a dystopian reality. At the heart of these concerns lies an intrinsic question. What happens when we let technology penetrate one of the most human-centric domains? Education is not merely about dispensing knowledge. It's about fostering relationships, nurturing empathy, sparking creativity, and developing critical thinking. It's about human interactions and emotional connections, factors that might be compromised when AI becomes an integral part of classrooms. The fear is that an over-reliance on AI could lead to a dehumanizing of education, potentially creating a mechanical, robotic environment that lacks the warmth, spontaneity, and interpersonal growth that traditional classrooms offer. Privacy is another major issue that cannot be understated. As AI collects and processes vast amounts of personal data, questions about data security, privacy, and the ethical use of such information loom large. Students may feel under constant scrutiny with their every action, emotion, and behavior being monitored, recorded, and analyzed. This surveillance education could potentially breed a culture of fear and self-censorship among students, stifling creativity, spontaneity, and natural behavior. This can negatively impact students' mental health, leading to increased stress and anxiety. This is the complete opposite of what China's goals are with AI in schools. AI-enabled tracking chips in uniforms and the continuous monitoring of student behavior can also evoke fears of a dystopian world reminiscent of George Orwell's 1984. It brings to mind a society under constant watch, where privacy is violated and personal freedom curtailed. Children, instead of being encouraged to explore and learn freely, may end up feeling controlled and monitored, which is detrimental to their benefit and self-expression. Lastly, while AI does a great job in collecting and analyzing data, it lacks the ability to understand the nuances of human behavior, emotions, and the myriad complexities that influence learning. A student yawning in class could be bored, but they could also be tired from helping a sick family member all night. A student not paying attention might be daydreaming, or they could be distracted by a crisis at home. AI, for all its merits, can't replace the instinctive understanding, empathy, and emotional intelligence of a human teacher. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below.